everybody, how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, where I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements. I hope you've all had a great weekend, guys. I've been busy catching up on a few things and answering a few questions that people have been asking me. And really it's not been very good weather, so I've stayed in and just watched a few things on the TV, what I've recorded. So, right, today I've decided I've got these 3 gifts boxes that I've had and I've not used. I spotted them as I was going through my storage, so I got them out and decided today we are going to make something. I've attached them all together so they're in a row. There's 3 gift boxes. They come with a Velcro ribbon on the top. I've made my own green ribbon and placed it underneath and then stuck it back down on the Velcro. So I'm going to show you if I can get it up. This is what we are going to be doing today. And it lights up, guys. There we have it. So I've leveled them all off at the back, so it's a straight line at the back, and it's going to be just a side facing arrangement where it's all along this side at the bottom. So I've got little steps here where I'm going to attach some dried foam. So I will pull the camera down so you can see. There's the little Velcro bows in silver that came with it. I've attached the green underneath because we're going to do green, silver and white. So I thought, why not? Green's my favourite colour. Let's do something nice. So I'll just switch those lights off. I don't want to run the batteries down. So that's what we're going to do today. I've left the green ribbon out because I'm not sure whether I want to place a little loop in the centre on the top. So I've still got the green ribbon. I've cut down just small pieces of foam, 3 different sizes, one longer one, medium and small. And they will fit all along the front, and I will attach them with a cable tie. So what we've got today, I've tried to prepare, guys. I have cut a lot of everything down. I think there's only one thing maybe that I haven't cut down, because I have sprayed it as well. So I've had to wait for it to dry before I could do the video. So first of all, I've got out and I've cut these down, and I've tried to cut down what I may need. Obviously I'm going to have more than I need, but I've tried to minimalize it so my table isn't really overcrowded. So I've got out the tree fern or the tree pine needles, and we're going to maybe place some of these. Again, as I always state, I may not put everything in what I've got here on my workbench. I've cut off a garland, or taken off a garland, 9 pieces of flocked pine needles, with it having white on it and the white gift boxes. I thought it would look really nice, and place them on picks. I've gone in my oddments instead of getting the new bunches out, and looked at my bits and bobs that I've got in my bag down here of greenery, and I've got out some waxed or dusty ruscus. So I've got a few of those out. I have got some conifer. I think I've got about 9 of these as well. I'm not going to use all 9, I don't think, but we'll see. So we've got conifer as well. I've got 1, 2, 3, probably 5 pieces of the dusted or deluxe dusted twined fern or fiddlehead fern. So we've got some of that. Again, I went in my oddments bag and found some tarragon and cut into small pieces so I could dot those and add those in as filler foliage. I've also got out these rubbery pine needles as well, because they make, you know, they are very much similar to those, but they're flat. These have got movement in them. So, and I've also sprayed a little bit of glitter on them. I've got glitter spray. I didn't want a lot on, just a little bit, so when the light comes on, it will sparkle, hopefully. And I've cut these down as well. I've tried to cut them down as well in size on the stem, so I haven't got to keep chopping, or I'm going to end up chopping anyway. So, but I thought if I could get semi-prepared or semi-prepared, then, you know, we're virtually all the way there. And then I've done the same with the white willow. I've cut these down to shorter stems because it's going to be along the bottom, so I don't really want too long of a stems to cover the gift boxes. So I have got out some cypress leaves, or no, this is conifer actually, in silver. I've cut those down short stemmed because they was quite long, so I've cut those right down as well. And I've cut the berries don't come really much longer than those on the stem. They come in a packet, so I've got some silver berries also, hopefully, to place in. Now these are usually gold. You can get silver, but I've not got none in silver. But I decided to spray them white because we've got silvers and not a lot of white. We've only got the willow. So I decided to get the gingko leaves, palm leaves out, and spray them white. So I've had to wait for those to dry. So I haven't cut these down because I don't know how long I actually want them. There's a couple of oddments in there that I found in the bucket, but other than that, I've left these stems long, so because I'm not sure how long I want them. I've also decided just to get the white cypress leaves out, because I think that when I did something on the swag, which is no longer here, it's gone, I thought it looked quite nice. So I thought, not the swag, it was the black and silver pumpkin arrangement. And I did think it looked quite nice. I wasn't sure at first, but I made chop bits off and put these in instead of something else what's on here. So I've got 3 of these out. The little they are spiky mums. I've looked them up on my invoice. So little miniature spiky mums. I've only got 3 because we've got 3 gift boxes so I could put 1 on each. Now I have got this from what I got from Lily Jade's as well, and I've the long fern. I'm not sure whether I want to place it all the way along the bottom or maybe just slightly above. I'm not sure yet, or I may not even place it in. Right, I've taken out and cut these down as well. 3 white poinsettias with a bit of silver around the edge. But I've also got out some glittery green poinsettias, miniature ones that I haven't cut down. I've just left them as they are, and I want to place those in for definite because I need green in it as well. And I decided I may place in some Christmas ornaments, or in the UK we call these baubles. I've got some white glittery ones, iridescent one there, a little matte one there, different sizes on there. But then I've got the green where they are glossy, and a couple of 3 glossy ones and 2 matte in colour as well to place in with it being green. So I want some of those in. So that's what we've got today. So I'm going to place the camera down a little bit. Oh, I've got a coffee because my son's brought me a coffee in before we, well, he's in the house and I text him on my phone instead of going in and shouting him. He answers to me better when I text him. I've asked him, does he mind making me one of his delicious cup of coffees? So he made me one. Right, so I'm going to bring the camera down so we can watch how I'm going to attach the foam to the gifts. So one moment, guys. So if I just bring it down there, I just want to see how high the gifts are on the camera because I don't want them to where you can't see them. I think that will be enough there. Do I bring the camera forward? One moment, guys. Let me just move it back round. I've got to, sorry guys, it's the light's facing the wrong way. So I'm going to keep it, oh, one moment, it's on the wonk. I've got it standing on something. Let's just move that. So I'm going to do it like that so you can see a little bit better. So yeah, the green ribbon that I've got, that I placed, because again, all it is Velcro. I haven't glued this on. I've just made 4 loop bow, and there's the Velcro on the bottom of the silver one. I've placed the green loops in between the silver ones to make it more like so. I'm just going to hold it, guys, till I lace it back on. And then I've looked where the Velcro is. I can still see there's some room to place. And then I've just done that. I think I may glue it on eventually, but at the moment, if it keeps coming off while we're doing it, then I will glue it on. But that is what I've done with those. I did cut a little piece off earlier just to test about having a little loop in the center on the top of the silver, because you can see the little button there and I want to hide that. So I am considering just gluing that on in the center there and doing 3. So that's the reason I've left those out. So this is the front bit. The longest piece is going to go here. I will bring that round the back, place it underneath. So I'm going to attach the longest piece in the center, well, I say at the end there. Then that one, sorry, will fit there, and then that one there. So I can place in my stems in each area. So I've got out the green. I don't know whether to get the white. I may get the white cable ties instead. So all I'm going to do with these is place that on the end. I'm going to lift up like so. Go through some of the, I'm going to need 2 on that one because it doesn't cover the whole way round. And I want some of the cable tie to go underneath, and I'm going to make sure it's flush on the end, that it's not overlapping, and then I'm going to just pull. I think if I need another one, let's see, I may need another one. So inside I'm going to cut that bit of cable tie off, and then here as well, because it's still moving, as you can see. So I may have to place two. And then do the same, just lift that up a little bit. And then come around at the end. I should have placed one either end really, but it's going to be hidden. It's better, it's got more. Where's it gone? Oh, that's gone. Oh, that's settled in there on its own. That's okay then. So that's one. And then I'm going to do the one with this one, but place it in the little bit of space there. I think I may do them either end. You can see, making sure that pull that tight, and then cut. See that? Let's grab it. I can't see where it is because it's blended in really well. And then I'm going to do another one. Here as well. If I just bring that there. And pull on that. Cut that one off. And that one as well. And then I'm going to do the same with this little one. Place that in the corner there. I may just need one cable tie for these. Yeah. Let me just grab my pliers. Oops, it's caught on a light. That's that one. And then the last one I will do here. And then just cut those off as well. And then we'll stand our gifts back up. So now we have attached in our foam. So I think before we start, I think I may place in some of the little ribbon on top. I'll just get some floral wire. Again, there will be different sizes, the loops, because they're bigger bows. So I've done the loops on each of the bows bigger, as well, smaller, and then they go to bigger at the top, the loops. So this one, let's just pinch it. I just want to sit it flat. It might need doing right at the bottom. So I've just pinched it with my thumb and finger. I'm just getting some floral wire, just going around it. And then I'm just twisting at the bottom, like so, cutting off the excess. Let me just flatten that little bit of wire that's sticking out where I've cut it so it doesn't harm anybody. Then I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut that there because I don't want that showing. So I'm going to just snip that off. So that's one. And that would go in there. So I'd need to place a little bit of glue on it. I haven't switched my glue gun on again. Naughty me. So I'm just going to use a bit of floral wire. And I'm going to stick that on there, like so. Let it dry. So that's one. Now we'll do another one. Go there. Again, I'm just getting a bit of floral wire, placing it on and just wrapping it around. Going one way with one piece of the wire and then another the opposite way with the other one. And then I just twist. And I cut off those little pieces. And that one there. And then where the centre is there, I'll just place that on top. And as you can see, I've placed the loops different ways. I don't mind that. And we'll do a smaller one for the little one. Get another piece of floral wire. snip that off. Bend that wire down. And then when I've cut it, it's still quite flat, so I just pull it open either side just to give it a bit of shape. And then I'll stick that on in the centre as well. So then you've got that completed. So we don't need to use any more ribbon because I don't want any ribbons down at the bottom. I just want to keep those ribbons nice and flush at the top. I've got oh, let me just drink my coffee, guys. I may have to just glue that little one down because that one's still not sitting correctly. So let's just get a bit of glue underneath, or use your glue gun really, but again, naughty me, I haven't placed mine on. So that's just to glue it in place in the centre. That's better. So I've got two going that way and one going forward. Right, let me just see that. Right, let me rectify that bit because that's just come undone from the glue. Very picky me. There. So that's what we have on top now. Doesn't that look pretty already? It's a lovely green. It's like a, I don't know, forest green. It's quite nice. It's not a dark green. Right, with this silver fern, I'm not sure. I just got it out. Let me take the tag off. Because I was wondering whether to place it all the way across there or all the way across the bottom. So then you've got, if I can turn it, some silver going all the way, and I can bend it in to fit inside the little grooves there and here as well. So I was looking at that earlier and wondering, let's just have a look. I don't know if it'd be too much. I think it's saying to me it's going to be too much, so let's leave it out. I have got the odd bits of feathers and things down here, and silver eucalyptus, as the pine needles, things like that, just down there in case I decide I need something different. So then, if now we've made it mind up what we're doing with those, this has got plastic on the back for transportation. And I do want to go around the end here as well. I don't want leaving that blank, and same on the opposite end. Oops. So I may cut these down. Let's just cut that a bit more closer. There we have it. So I'm wanting to bring that down here. So I may need that if I can't get some stems in, because these are not extremely really strong. Oh, it's gone in. So I'm bringing it on the corner like so. Oh, I did have a lady message me, a lovely lady message me concerning how to look after artificial flowers in the home, as they do get dusty. They do get dusty. I have replied to her. You could use a soft paintbrush with the soft bristles, and you know, stroke the leaves with the paintbrush, because that will get in between, like if you've got plants, artificial plants, especially like bamboo, that will get in between the creases. So you could do that and do it on florals as well, especially like with roses, a smaller paintbrush, not a wide one, to get in between the creases as well, and the harder bits. You know, flowers like that, a soft paintbrush. Or you could use a hairdryer, which is the messiest way. But if you're going to do it with a paintbrush or a hairdryer, do it near a door or a window, guys, because you don't want the dust coming back in and, you know, settling back onto your flowers. And you can't, like, things for bigger leaves, like the cheese plant, you know, aspidistra, you know, big calleus plants, elephant ears, things like that. If you've got artificial plants like that, wipe it with a very damp cloth. Well, not extremely damp, but, you know, slightly damp cloth. It will bring the shine back. But again, don't do that with your silk flowers, because you know, it could make the colour run on your silk flowers. And I can't get that one in. Make your colours run, and then they will fade. The colour of your flowers will not be the same, because of the colour has run from placing a wet damp cloth on silk flowers, which I don't do myself. I tend to use either a soft bristle brush or a hairdryer. But again, I do it near the door. Some people tend to spray hairspray on it so things don't settle up on the leaves, but dust will settle anyway. It really will, even if you spray hairspray on. So I don't really advise you to spray any hairspray on. On pampas grass, yes. When you're doing an arrangement for outdoors or anything, or on a wreath, just to stop the pampas grass with it being fluffy, or the feathery pieces going everywhere. So to stop that, I do spray hairspray for that reason only. But other than that, I don't use it. Right, I'm just placing those in. I think I could do with one there. So yeah, basically a big leaf plants, artificial plants, place in, get a damp cloth and just wipe them from the back of the leaf, not the front here. So start up at the back here and then just brush forward, wipe forward. And if you're using a paintbrush, do the same thing. Start at the top of the plant and work your way down to the bottom, but brush the dust from here, the bottom of the leaf, to the top, going outwards, because otherwise you will get it settling, you know, if you do it the other way on other, you know, it'll fly above and settle again. Oh, I can't get this out. So, or a hairdryer, but again, please do it near a door or a window. You don't want to get the dust floating around your house, because it will only settle back onto the to your artificial flowers. So I'm gonna place this here. Just wipe that glue. I don't mind it being flat here. I don't want it to be just staying in one area just here. I want to bring it slightly out. And I'm bringing these on the bottom with them being quite long. And I'm going to bring one here. I may take another one up there as well. Because I don't really want to chop these down. So I can manipulate them. So I'm basically staggering these, coming out, then going down this way. So I don't want this one to stick further out than that. I want this one to come in a little bit. Let's see. So we'll do it like so. Let me put that underneath. I may place, well, I've got other cypress leaves and things to place in, so, or pine needles, so I could place those on the edge. So I don't want no more of those. I don't want those either. Now let's have a look with our conifer. Again, this is another long, especially with an arrangement like this, it is another long foliage. So I could place those there and then add in some of the white just to take off all the green. So we'll just take a few of these. I'm not going to overload it with these. I'm going to go in the side area here. With that one. Let me cut that stem a little bit. And I'm going to go in the side with this one, going down near the bottom. And you can just lift it, give it that extra volume. It is the centre stem on the conifer that has got wire in. The others two on each side of the centre stem don't. So let's So we'll get the centre stem, we'll just lift that up a little bit to give movement in our arrangement. So now we have that. I don't think I want any conifer. I don't think, or we'll see. I'll hold on to it. Just place it back so it stays together. Let's just have a look at the white cypress leaves, because I can cut these down. Yeah, I'm going to add in a few of those. I'll cut them down so they're not as long. Just put some smaller pieces, some longer pieces. So I'm going to place just some of those at the bottom as well. I do stroke these down like that, just so they open up and, you know, look more natural, that they're not flat. Let's just place one under here. So there's a bit of white there. Let me just stroke it down and get it ready. And then bring that one underneath here as well. So I want to take white underneath. I don't just want it above. I'm going to bring one around the corner on here. And then I might bring just a little piece on the opposite corner. And I'm just manipulating the stem again so it's not. So that's we've got with our white in it of those. So I'll just place those on the floor. If I need any again, I'll just grab them. Right, now I've got the conifer in the silver. Now I want to bring some of that up above. So we'll just cut the stem a little bit, because again I don't want these too long. So what I'm going to do with this one, place it like that. And then place one in the other side, or the other piece of foam. Just lifting it and then bending it over a little bit. going to bend that one going down. So we've got a bit of those there. So I'll keep those aside as well. Now I've got some of those pine needles, what are flocked. So let's get a few of those in. What's that? Again, I'm cutting these stems quite short. I don't want them in too long. I'm going to place one, turn it round, going out that way, just to fill in that corner. And I'm going to do that at the other end as well when I get further down. I don't want a really long one on there right at the corner. Sorry if I'm standing up, guys, it's just I need to see above it because I don't want to be keep turning it round towards me. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Let's just bring one down here as well. Now do I bring just a couple? I want one there so that this long one I'll bring down the bottom. So I'm going to bring these just in there so that can fill in that little space. So I want one here as well. So I'm going to place that one under there. Again, don't be frightened to place things what you think you may not see at the bottom. It's still going to have a lovely effect and look really beautiful. And then because there isn't one down here, I'm going to join that one just under there. So that is our flocked fern placed in. Now I do have, let's see with the fiddlehead fern. Again, this will give it movement. Oh my goodness, I can't get the band off. Just to bring a few bits of wispy bits in at the top. So I'll place this one because it's got quite a long stem. So there. This has got a shorter stem. And just intermingle some of the leaves from above. I may place another one in there because it's, yeah. So we'll place another one. Just there. And I've got one here that I will bring to the end. So that is what we have there. I could take that one out actually and take that one to the end. Let's do that. So let's cut it a little bit more. Bring this one down here, like so. So that is now with our fern in. Let me just get these white, well, sprayed. I want to add some of those in as well, but I want to see those. So let's first have a look at our sage. If the sage is too big, I will grab the lamb's ear because I don't want it too much. I can bring some of the sage actually down the bottom because it does sit lovely and flat on the surface. So we'll just lift up. Just intermingle it. So even if you you find some gift boxes in your, like, you know, local stores or in the UK, you know, like B&M, in your Tesco, Dunhelm range, things like that. And it only comes as one gift box. Grab a few, maybe if they've got different sizes, and place them together with a cable tie like we did. Let's just get under there. And then just do it. If you don't have lights with it, then you could buy, you know, separate lights as well, and just, you know, put your lights in yourself, or if they come with the lights, that'd be even better, you know, your choice. And then just grab things together like this. I don't think I want those up there. I may have that up there. I may do on the other one. We'll just place one there. Let's put this one in as well. Cutting the stem extremely short because I don't want it sticking out too far. And then I'm placing it under. I've got one left. Do I place that there? Yeah, let's place that on the corner. So we'll put that there. So that's all the sage leaves in now. Okay, I'm intrigued to see what it's like with the lights on. Oh, isn't that pretty? Right. I think, again, I don't want no more conifer, so I'm going to get rid of those. Let's see, we want a bit of white in on top. So do I put them as two or have them as one? I Can't really see from that angle. I'm just going to turn it around, guys. Oh, I could put some at the bottom under here. That could go there. I will. Let's have a look. Let's have a look with one at the top. Bring that down to the bottom. And then have two up here. What about on? I think I may place. Do I place? I may place two on that end and then one little one on the other end. And then two. I'll just place that there, but I know where I'd like it to sit. Or is that too much? No, because once I get them in, I may not even use the willow. Once I get them in and sit them correctly, it would look much better. So let's start here. Again, let's cut the stem short. I don't want them long. And if you've got things that, you know, and if you buy some spray paint, you know, especially for artificial flowers, you can place, spray them on your, you know, on your flowers or foliage if you haven't got a certain colour already. So I didn't have these in white, so I thought, well, I've got the spray paint, let's get them sprayed. And I'm pushing these right down to the bottom because I don't want them sticking out quite far. Because that is our boundary. We can't go any further than that. I can't see where. There. So we'll just place that in as well. I've got one at the bottom. Even if you'd like to spray them blue or yellow, whichever colour that you're doing, because I do like these. I think that they are quite a effective and quite pretty, and they do look lovely in arrangements. So let's just see now. Yeah. Right, let me just grab, because by adding, you know, as you can see, I may not even add, because I may not even add the white ones, because I think the green would look nice, because we've got white Christmas ornaments as well. So I don't want too much white in. So I do want some silver berries. So let's add in our green little mini poinsettias. So first I want one on the side, because I'm trying to balance it by covering all sides, not just, you know, the front area. You can bring the head forward slightly if you like. And again, bring some down the bottom. You want to, you know, move the colour around in different areas. So just having them in a certain area, like on just on top, move them around. I didn't wipe my face, and my face is itching, and I didn't wipe it with all the glitter. So I'm going here, down, up, down. And then back up, I'm coming with it. So we want it like that. Then we go back down. So I'm just doing a zigzag with them. And then I want one more round here on the end. So let me just turn it around. Yep. So we don't need no more of those. Oh, I've just broken the rubber band. I do have some bay leaves, silver glittery bay leaves as well down here, I think. So we'll place those there. Right, let's have a look at these. Yeah, I want one on each. So let's cut these down as well. I'll have that sitting slightly higher up, but I will stagger them in height. I don't want them too high again. So I'm going to have low, medium, higher. That's slightly higher than the other one. And this will be more, even higher. We'll just bend that one slightly forward. So that it becomes like that. Right, let's try with our baubles. Let me just see what it's looking like. I want different sizes of these white ones, because I'm now trying to fill in gaps. I think the smaller ones will be better on top. Let's just get the green ones ready as well. So then I could have a green down here. So white, green, white. I want a green above. So we'll place a green above. Maybe sitting in that area. Let's have a look with the bigger one. No, that's too big. So we'll get a smaller one and bring. I'm just placing these guys so I can get a good idea. Place a green one down here somewhere on the end. No, it should be white on the end. Let's get it right. But then again, it's green on green there, so I could bring that round the corner and then bring a white down there. So what we got there, we could do with a white on the corner. And I'm just placing these. Or do we have the green? Alright, so I've just placed them there. I'll just slowly move it around like that. So let's get the green on the corner. Just around the side. Get the white on the bottom. Like that. So then this white, smaller white at the top. I'm sticking them in a bit further. I don't want them sticking too far out. I'm going to bring this white here. So I'll just place that in with the foliage. Just push it. Let's go a bit more. So and bring this one here. Push it in a little bit further. So what I'm trying to do is green, white. I want to get it right. Green, white, green, white, green, white, and I'm trying to do it like that. I have added extra in, just in and around. So we want a green here. got white down here as well. Like little ones like this, I've just added extra in. So there might be more than one white together. Let's push that a bit further. Like so. And then we'll place in our green round the corner here. And we've got that, need that shorter. So we've got that on that side as well. Got a bit of glue on there. So we've got those in. Let me just see with the pan. I have got these out. I may place just the odd one or two of those in. I don't want the white poinsettias. Now we've got some berries. I want to bring some around the end. Again, just to add a little bit of different texture. And again, I'm doing a little bit of a zigzag with these also. Going bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Oops. I can't see. More glue on there. There we have it. And top. Some, oh, one of the balls has dropped off. And then that one. Sit there, and then one will bring down here, I think, on the end. So let me just get that there. So that is all the berries in. Again, I don't want no more baubles. Go there. Now I have got the little bit of tarragon, again just to add a little something a little different texture and also softer, because this is the texture of the lamb's ear, and just, you know, I use these as filler. There's no particular way that I'm going to scatter those place those in. They're just for filler. So I'm going to get a couple of these mountain pine, and I'm going to place if I can get it in on the end. Let me just grab a few. place one under here. Let me just place some one there. Again, just add that little extra. I may place one around this side here. So I'll place one around here. Whoops. And then I'll bring one around this side here. Just push it in a little bit further. Like so. So now we'll place in our tarragon again, just to add a little bit of extra. I think I may need a bit of silver down here, so let's just dot these around. I have to look where I've gone. Oh, I can't see. These, like I say, are just a little bit of extra. Place one there and then one around the side there. I can see. One there. And then just one there as well. So let's have a look. I'm not going to put the other foliage in with the little bit that I've got out of. Oh, here's the bay leaves. So I've got some bay leaves. I may, and these are a few ornaments that I've got. Just bring some down here because there's a lot of green there. So by just placing something like the bay leaves in between here where there's green, you bring in the beautiful sparkly colour down as well. Let's have a look. That's too much there. Could bring one there. Maybe one just sticking out there. There, and then one in here. Let's just have a look at that because I don't want it to be too much. Yeah, so we're going to bring those in at the bottom because there is a lot of green down there. So push those in, even if you've just seen the tips of them popping up, that's okay. Because we've got a lot of silver above. So you don't want to make it too much silver down below. So just have the little pieces, even if this is just sticking out. Underneath this pine. One on the corner at the back, or around the side, as we should say. I'm not going to go there with it. I'm going to place something else underneath the silver, because if I place that under there, it's silver, silver, silver. It's going to, you know, clash slightly. So I just want to place this offset from there. Push it in. That's not gone in very well. Let's just place the harder edge on it. Just push it in like that, and then this one around this side also. Like that. I've got one little one left. Just 2 leaves on. Where can I put that? I'll join it up with this one. There. So then I'm going to get a little bit of green. Place under there, so because it does look like there's something slightly missing. I need to just lift. I can't get it in. Oh, there we go. So that is underneath our silver. Let's put the lights on. Oh, isn't that glorious? Right, I've got a little bit of this left. Let's see. I could place that there if it goes in, if the stem's long enough. So let's just see underneath this berry. Yeah, here we have it. So I'm not going to place in anything else. That's everything we've got in to fill it up. I'm standing on something, what's wire or stem. Yeah, so that's going to fill that up, and that's going to, by placing just that extra little bit in that space, because you don't want to have where you've got, you know, spaces, and you want it to flow beautiful and not have like a dip in your arrangement. I'm just getting those, clearing up my rubbish. So yes, that's today's project, guys. I quite like that. This would look actually really nice. Maybe, you know, under your tree, in your window, on your mantle, on your on a cabinet. I wouldn't put it on a table because it's only one-sided, unless your table, you've got a table or where it's up to the wall. But yeah, I'd place it something, you know, where you just see this side, and place it at the, you know, at the bottom of your hearth where your fire is. That would look nice and cozy. Oh, I can't get this undone now. So yeah, that would look really pretty. So that is our beautiful arrangement we've done today. You could even do something like this and have it as a gift, guys, for your loved ones. That would be nice. I'd love it if my husband got me something like this. But if he states he doesn't, because I can make them myself. So that's everything done on that today. Where I've just used my own, I'll keep that under there. I've just used my own ribbon to place underneath because this is Velcro. It hasn't come off while we've been placing things in and while I've leant over. So so I may just leave them. Now if somebody wanted to purchase it, then I would glue them on. You know, I really would glue them on, because I wouldn't want it coming off for them. It may, you know, unclip in transit, and I wouldn't want that either. So I would then glue it on. And even you can do it with just one box, you know, one gift box. You haven't got to have 3. Mine came in a box of 3 when I ordered them. So I've attached them all together. And but if you've just got one box but no ribbon with it, then just do yourself a little simple ribbon on the top, like this is, with 4 loops, and probably another 4 of a different colour, or just have the same colour. You know, it's entirely your choice of what, you know, what colour you want to do it, and what style ribbon and how big ribbon you'd like to do it. So there's no, you know, right or wrong way, guys. You know, it's all the same. So let me just put the camera up. I hope you can see. Let me bring it back a bit. You may be able to see me. Oh, this stands such a pain. Oh, hang on, let me just come back a little bit more. There we go. Oops, the daisy. Oh, that was good. I quite enjoyed that. I love doing things like this. I really do. If, you know, I do like arrangements. I do like doing arrangements. It just sort of like gets my mind ticking, you know, on a design and things like that. I knew when I placed all these together, I wanted it all the way around the front. I didn't want to use the back, because obviously you've got your battery pack here. I've placed that inside, but if you're wanting to take it out, and if the batteries, you know, die down, you don't want something in your way. But if you know, if it doesn't bother you and you want to just keep the batteries sticking out, then that's fine. You could also go all the way around and have the arrangement a 360, so you could place it on a dining table for when you have your Christmas lunch, or on a coffee table, or place it in your windows for when people walk past, they'll see it as well, and they'll see the beauty of it as well. But on this occasion, I just wanted to do a front facing one. I'm going all the way down, and I wanted the back bit where it's flat to go up against a wall or facing backwards, maybe on the bottom of the ark where it's slanted like that, or under the tree, you know, or near the tree where all the gifts will be from Santa. So I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. Again, we've added in our baubles or our Christmas ornaments. Sorry guys, I just want to say baubles because that's what we call them in the UK. But I know I try to remember things in, you know, what you call them in the States and maybe elsewhere, just so you know what I'm talking about. So I guess by now you know what I mean when I say baubles. But yeah, we've got the baubles or the Christmas ornaments in the green, the little white ones. You've got the, I can't even see them anymore. Yeah, the glittery ones here and here, and then the glossy ones and the matte green. And you've got smaller ones as well. You've got in your little baby spiky mums, your tarragon, some flocked pine needles. Again, you know, to save on money, buy a garland, because you will get lots of pine needles on a garland, more than what you would if you just bought the bunch. You would get your money's worth. Pull them off, place them on a bit of a pick, and you can use them individually and they will go further. Then we've got our dusty twine fern. We've got a bit of a mountain pine in, our sage leaves, our white cypress leaves, our gingko leaves, what I sprayed white, our green little mini poinsettias, our silver cypress leaves, no, that one's conifer, sorry, and then our green conifer and our silver bay leaves. I can't remember what else without. Oh, and we've got our tree pine there, and we've also got it here at the bottom, the rubbery one as well. I'm not sure. Oh, and some few bay leaves. I can't see. What else have we got in, guys? Have I missed something? But we've got those in, and I think it looks really nice. Again, with the lights on. Can you imagine it in the dark when you sat in the house, in a nice cozy house, and at night where we're all nice and cozy, and you've got these on, no other light. Can you imagine how nice and romantic that would be? Oh gosh, yeah, it's a lovely thought. So again, even if it was in another colour, I'm sure it would look fabulous. But it's your choice, guys, what colour you'd like to do them. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. So please subscribe, share and like. To the world, to Santa, St. Nicholas and his wife, and anybody else, kiddies, colleagues, dentists, doctors, whomever, family, friends, just so I could get my, again, my business recognised. So when people type in things on YouTube that, my name will pop up. The more views I get, the more I climb up the ladder, and I'd really appreciate that, guys. And again, I hope you give it a go. I really do. And I hope you enjoyed it. So have a wonderful day. Take care. I've got some more arrangements to do, what I'm preparing for the craft fair that I'm going to do. So I've got a lot of those to just carry on doing, but that's the joy of it. So yeah, have a wonderful day. God bless, good health, and stay safe. So, and keep warm if it's cold where you are, guys. So all the best, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, and I love you lots. Bye-bye. So let's just have a quick close-up. Let me get all the cabling away from me. So as you can see, the lights are on. There's our wonderful sparkly ribbon and the green one that I attached as well. And then our green bauble or Christmas ornament, our ginkgo flat palm leaf there, what I sprayed white, our tarragon, our berries there, silver sparkly berries, our baby miniature spiky mums, our silver heavily flocked glittered conifer, our dusty twined fern here, or fiddlehead fern, our sage leaves, which have got like a bit of a sparkle on them where there's like little glass shards on them. There's the rubbery pine, tree pine, and then the mountain pine here. And again, some bay leaves there, and some little white glittery baubles or Christmas ornaments, and some flocked pine needles also that I placed in, and our lovely glittery green miniature poinsettias as well. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and give it a go. Even if it's just with one gift box, you don't have to do it with 3 like mine, but just give it a go and have fun. So all the best. Have a wonderful day. Take care, guys, and I love you lots. See you tomorrow. Bye.